everyone. So I'm doing a live walkthrough. I rarely do these, but it is, let's see, 12:06 a.m. And I know if I don't do this now, it's not going to happen until after work tomorrow. So I want to try to get you guys the first reaction to things right away. So first things first is we've got the Heavenly Fire Ceremony sale. The pack looks like it's pretty standard. It's still the 100% return, which we've had for the last couple of, I don't know, 3 events, 4 events. So all of this stuff looks pretty standard, so nothing special there. But let's see what is all here. So here's the Heavenly Fire Ceremony. Oh, look at that white lion. That is cute. Okay, so let's see what we're clicking on here. So this is Amos. What? So he's the assistant. So awesome. The guy is the assistant, and this is a range troop general, which we already guessed. So march size capacity 10%. Let's see. And then let's look at his. Okay. So it sounds like this one is going to be probably a must-have. They have a range troop attack global stat. I really hate the training ones, but anytime there's a good buff that's a global stat, I definitely get those. But you've got the march size capacity down here too, 8%. So it sounds like this one is going to be a must-have assistant. I kind of, here, I'll just do one. Okay. I always want to do it 10 at a time because I feel like you get a better drop rate, but that is not confirmed. And of course you get these free ones. I don't know if you get this every day or if it's just, I think you only get 30 total for free, and then the rest you have to buy. And my game is stuck. Does not like this update. Guys, I'm trying to keep this phone for as long as possible, but pretty sure I'm going to have to get a new phone soon. It's just hard because I need the SD card on here. All right, so we got the lucky bag, which, again, this event could be so good. They completely nerfed it. So the last time they had this, I never got the 1,000 twigs, but let's see. And I never really got any bags either. Oh, kind of want that one because military boxes are hard to come by, but we'll probably get rid of that. So blazons I don't really need, although it is on sale for pretty cheap. I don't need this. We can take that out. Do I have 80? No. I kind of want to... okay, let's take this out because we don't really need blazons. We have so many. But yeah, these just haven't been as great. Yeah, the last time I did this, completely disappointed, and I didn't even buy anything. Ooh, okay, that one's good. Okay, so that one is going to be worth getting. And then I don't want this again. That one didn't have the discount. Notice how we dismissed one that had a 50% off. So just make sure you look at that too. Okay, so I guess that's all I have for today. It's just, I don't like the events that take you like literally a couple of seconds to finish. I mean, it's just, come on. Come on now. How much is this pass? Was this pass worth it the last time? Can't remember. $19.99. And you get... You know what? It's kind of like you could do the pass, but you might not get through all of your challenges until, further in, and you might want to buy the bags right away. So for me, I'll probably just buy one pack. Yeah, I don't want to waste any of my double coupons on anything other than 99 packs because obviously this is the one where we're trying to compete for the castles, right? So I would probably just buy one of these and that's it. So yeah, I think the last time I did this Lucky Strike thing, I only needed to buy one. So let's see if there's anything else. So Hypno's Dream is back, and you guys know that I've already talked about this. Yeah, I don't know why the events have gotten so crappy. Um, but I'll collect this. And I just do this for free now. So the strategy here is I just, do the same one and obviously doesn't like me. And yeah. Okay, clearly it does not like my strategy. So this is why I stopped doing the Hypnos event is because of this. It's not worth it, right? It has gotten so much worse and it's just it's not worth it. It used to be worth it when you used to get like the twigs and all of that kind of stuff pretty easily. So Feasting Revelry is like the same old stuff. Nothing new there. Gray Star Trial, nothing new here. Obviously, if you guys haven't done this, you don't have to because this decoration doesn't actually give you great buffs unless you're a monster hunter. It gives you mounted buffs, but you can do this over time without like spending an arm and a leg on it and just save these up over time. But yeah, I don't really recommend it. There's like nothing that great about it. Okay. So we have Tiered Monarch Competition, same thing. What is this? Gathering? Of course, I'm gonna lose on the Gathering. Historic City Searching. Okay. No Japans. All right. So nothing really new there. Those are recycled events, which I'm really surprised by, except for the Lucky Strike. This one, obviously, I like to get this one just because it helps with refining, but also because when you run out of double or triple coupons, this is a good addition to buy because if you're trying to get more points for the castle, you don't have to utilize any coupons for this one. So I'll definitely be buying that. And Poseidon's Day, I used to like this event like the first 2 times, and then it got pretty boring. Okay, so I'm just gonna double check that there's nothing else under here. Let's see. Oh, okay, we got a new ornament. Oh, that's cool. I like that. So we can actually purchase that. And we'll see what that is. Now, as you guys know, I just don't spend on Ideal Land, and I'm not a rally leader. I know that people think this is like something you should spend on, but I really don't think it is. Okay. Let's see. Do we have any room for you anywhere? Oh, it's being blocked by the Ferris wheel. Okay. So we've got attacking mounted troop HP. There's some enemy siege machine defense debuff. So I probably won't double this one. Or what do you call it? Upgrade it. Just keep it. Keep it as is. I do like my collection though. I think I have all the ornaments now. Okay. So going back, so I just wanted to go through all of this first before I go to the Heavenly Ceremony part. So I think War Metal is the same. Yeah, these are the same. Okay. And then they have the Revelation of Horus. And if you need the guide, there's a guide in a library in C5. And I think there's one in my Discord channel. And then I think on Theria Games. So there's like many places where you can find out what the hints are for Horus. And you can get the meteoric stones here. So for like the free to play, make sure you guys look up what those answers are in the quizzes and try to get it answered first at reset. I don't do it because I try to let other people, do that. I used to do it, but it's kind of like, let other people who can't get meteor stones try to get it. And then, okay, we're going to go to Heavenly Fire Ceremony. All right, so this is the beans and potatoes, or the meat and potatoes, not beans. Okay, this is what I want. And that is her skin. Oh my God. That is amazing. Okay, so let's see here. Does it show her stats on it? Let me see. Don't the skins come with stats? All right, so this did end up being in Cake 10, which is what I was wishing for. Oh, I'm so happy. All right, here we go. We have Own to activate, which is the ones that I like. When joining a rally, enemy ground and mounted troop HP, -5%. Okay. And then use to activate attacking range troop attack 8%. Okay. Yeah, that's a fun avatar. I like it. Oh, they have the console crown again, so that's actually... they kind of were cheap to put one that we already have in there. They should have made that different, but it's okay. And we got John Hardwood. John Hardwood's back. So I'll be happy to get another one of him. And let's see if there's anything. Okay, so there's a new Heavenly Fire Ceremony card pack. So we'll check that out after. But let's see if this is all the same. Yeah. Okay, they didn't give us a new gear here. Let's see if any of this is different. Okay, so here's the champion, right? So you need to get Cake 5 to get the champion, which I think is $300, right? I think that's what we came up with the last time. Okay, so we need to visit the civilization cards and then the champion. So we're gonna go over here. And guys, my love for civilization cards has really gone down the drain, and I'll tell you why. So my goal was to max out these cards, right? And it was easy to do for some reason on Star Pilgrimage, but it was not easy to do on this Triumphal Celebration set. And again, it's because probably Evony's changing the algorithms around. So I have 2 outstanding golds, right? I want to explain to you guys that it takes $100 pack to only do two like composes. Just think of how much money you're wasting every time those 2 turn into gold. It's a really depressing situation. So I really think that Evony needs to get the card situation reeled in, and they need to say, you know what, if you spun this 10 times and you didn't get a diamond, on your 11th time, it's guaranteed to get the diamond, because this is just straight up like illegal, right? So hopefully they're going to change that, because I have gone through this guy more than 10 times, and I have never gotten the diamond. And same with this girl. Same with this goddess of art. Way more than 10 times, and I've gotten always the gold. So it does not give me much. Like, I don't really want to push the civilization cards on you guys, because I feel like, they changed the algorithm or they nerfed it or whatever it is, and I won't know until I actually buy a pack of these cards to show you guys, but I just want to give you guys a heads up. So, reinforcing. Who wants that? I mean, no offense, people, but I really don't want to be spending money on reinforcing stats. In rally mounted troop HP. Interesting. I thought these were going to be range stats. Defending siege machine HP. I mean, that's a pretty good one. That's 5. that's 15% right there. And then for, this is not the best buffs. Ground troop attack. Attacking siege machine defense. What? Reinforcing. Yeah, I'm gonna say, look, I might not waste my time on these cards. You know, I might just do all golds and leave it at that because this really screwed with me. So, yeah, I mean, I do like the buffs, right? I do like the buffs, but when it comes down to it, if you're going to have to spend thousands of dollars to gamble to try to get these guys to diamond, I mean, it's criminal. So, you know what? We'll see how the cards open. I will do it on another video, but I want to give you guys the warning because I don't want anybody else to get stuck like I did. So let's go back to this. All right, so we covered him. We covered the civilization. We covered the ideal land. Okay, so let's now cover the champion. So from this, I love the skin. I wish this was a skin instead of, you know, other things. I love her. So let's see our buffs. So reinforcing again. In-city range, troop, and siege machine defense and HP, which is pretty good. It goes up to 120%. March speed, you guys know that I love March speed. So I know people don't like it, but I do. Enemy ground troop and mounted troop HP, that's a pretty good one. So, I mean, you know, she's good. Let's see if I have any. Oh, I can't unlock her yet. All right. I'll have to do another video on that to show you guys unlocking it. Okay. What I want to show you now is the, let's see, what do you get here? That's not very good. This, no. This, okay. So this is the plate, which, it looks like the Napoleon blue, which again, I don't know why they just recycle stuff, but I do like the ornament outside of it. The gold, you know, bird or whatever it is. That's kind of cool. This is if you complete all of these. So looks like we finished the ideal land, but I'm just going to leave it there and I'll claim it when I'm ready to claim all 5. Okay, so let's look at the castle. Okay. I guess it's kind of cool. You know, these never really impressed me very much until I see it on the map. And then when you see it on the map, it's like, oh, okay, that actually looks pretty cool because it's bigger. So my guess is that this is going to look better on the map. But let's see what the levels are. It's pretty cool. So, own to activate rally capacity. I mean, a lot of rally leaders are going to want this. Own to activate enemy siege machine HP -15. And then you've got these stacking buffs. So, interesting. You know, why is it that they have a siege castle when it's a range general? Don't they normally match the castle and the general and then the historic or the red subsidy? So that's interesting that it's a siege castle. I feel like it should be range, but it's okay. I'm definitely not going to be getting level 2 or 3. I'll try to get 1, but who knows? Maybe people are going to be really competitive. I'll just stay within my budget. And I do advise you guys just on these events, I tend to save up for these events. So if you know that, let's say you want to replace your generals, just replace your generals during these events. That's what, every 4 months or every 3 months. You don't have to, you know, try to chase every single general that comes out. just wait until these meta events and then, you know, switch them out then. But even then, you don't have to do it. Just like my other video said, just do whatever makes sense with your budget, because I want to just make sure that people understand that this is just a game. It's just an entertainment. It's just a hobby. So just make sure that you're all good there. But, oh, let's look at the frame. The $3,000 frame. Oh, that's kind of cool, but does it animate? For the cost of these frames, I feel like they should animate. Let's look. Oh, look at that. That's what I need. And unlocks for making an outstanding contribution to maintaining a positive game environment. I need to ask Evony for this. Justice Baby Bear. Okay, so let's see. Here we go. Okay, so it's not animated. That is so lame, Evony. This is a $3,000 frame. You think that you could just give it a little bit of bells and whistles. Okay. So, going back. Oh. I need some dust. Okay, we get the dust from defeating Serpopards. Serpopards. What's in here? Alright, I don't have a Serpopard, so I can't show you guys that yet. But, if you wanted to see what that is, it's in these. So I think we just have to kill some of these monsters. Oh, okay, so, speaking of, if you're on Join the Rally card in ESB, make sure that you're changing, or make sure you're adding the Serpopard. Okay. That's a really, really great name. Alright, so this is all I think you can do for free. You just have to, like, join rallies and, you know, whatever. Basically, you'll get it. You'll get it for free eventually. Okay. Defeat the Serpopard. They have the shared gems again. Same old stuff. And then here's where I wanted to go is because I have... Really? You're giving me Palace? She's such old news. What? Okay, this is where I like have to pause because I feel like sometimes when you go really fast, it gives you the same generals, and I think that's actually a good glitch if you actually get the general. Does that make sense? Because I've noticed that if I tap it really fast, it'll give me the same generals. So. And we don't want that guy. We don't want him either. Okay, I think she's going to be guaranteed on this next one. All right, so we got that. Okay, we're just getting random generals now. So this is another thing that I hope you guys are doing, especially if you're a lower spender or a free-to-play. Make sure you are saving your general tokens. Make sure that you are not just opening them up to get, you know, random tokens. You want to work with purpose, right? So I saved all these generals so that I could basically, you know, open any general that I want, really. So, I don't know. I wasn't going to do this on this video, but let's see how long it takes me. About you, we have history. All right, here we go. That's the last one. So, here we go. Whoops, that's not the right thing. Can we just tap their names? Can there just be a search function and we just type their name in? This is a waste of freaking time. Just think of how fast I could have gotten this done without all the scrolling. Okay. Here we go. Oh, she's so pretty. I love her outfit. I love her bracelets. Not spent a dime yet. So I haven't spent a penny. But because I saved my voyage, right? I saved my voyage stuff. I was able to get that. I saved my general tokens. I was able to get that. And then, of course, the saving is great, but at the end of the day, when we're doing the Heavenly Fire ceremony, this is going to require spend, right? This is going to require money for us to be able to place to get these castles. So while it's great that, you know, I did save money, it gives me a little room then to be like, you know what, if I wanted to do the civilization cards, I could spend on that, you know, all that kind of stuff. So it all is great. And I do like this event for free-to-play players and lower coiners because you can get so many of these general fragments, and, you know, again, if you're smart and you just save them, right? Just save them for when you get, you know, 90 to 100, and then just open them and get all 15 copies or 16 copies of the general that you're wanting to upgrade to. So that is basically everything. Oh no, this is stuck. I was hoping that there was going to be a good glitch here where it would just give me unlimited bags, but that's not the case. Okay, well, it's not doing anything. Exactly, sicko. It's about time they had a brunette beauty. Okay. So yeah, I'm excited for this event. Just double checking that there's no new, right? There's no actual new events up here. Spiritual Beast package. Yeah, this is all the same. So, yeah, they didn't actually come out with anything new. I'm surprised they didn't do like a jackpot again. Yeah. All right. I feel like I covered everything.